Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 13th of January 2021. And we are going to continue to work on our adorable little snowman. If I may ask you, please hit the like and the subscribe button. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Before we start, you remember that I have a gnome project, right? I was telling you all about that I was learning how to make a gnome. Well, today I will show you. The poor little thing has had a hard time. This is her. This is my little gnome. Oops, she's not finished yet. How can I show you? Stand her here. Let her walk on the snowman. She needs to have her hair done yet. Over here. And then she's going to have 2 pigtails. This is how I was, something like that. And then the other one in the front, and make 2 pigtails. She also has bloomers on. And a little flower on top of her hat. There we go. This was done with a crochet hook. What do you think? I think she's adorable. So I'm going to finish her, and then I'm going to show you again when it's all finished. And I will also put the pattern on here. Now the pattern that was used, they used a much thicker yarn, and gnome was bigger, and it was boys. So next will be a boy gnome. And I also have a thicker yarn already started over here. This will be the next one, the boy. I will keep you updated on that. But in the meantime, she will keep our snowman company. So how are you doing today? How was your day? It's the middle of the week? Yes. We have cold weather. Today we had some sunshine, extreme cold, some icing, in the morning, but no snow. Not yet. So, shall we continue with our adorable snowman? We are going to do the symbol that is hard to see, because I'm having a glare and all sorts of other problems. I would like to have this so maybe you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to go with the percent sign, which is an 809 DMC code. It's a very pretty blue color. She makes a good minder. Lost English. Forget it. Okay, let's get some shake, shake, shake. Some shake, 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 line them up. They don't want to line up as nicely as they should. I have not filled up the drill pen, so I think I will have to freshen it up. It's always one corner that doesn't want to pick up the drills. I have no idea why. Here we go. There. Well, I got the email from the next diamond painting, and no, that one doesn't have birds. That one has butterflies. I don't know. I have never made so much animals since I started diamond painting. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's a whole bunch of books. I think it must be symbolizing knowledge that we get from the books, and the butterflies fly out from the books. And the other diamond painting, it's coming with China mail. Excuse me. Which means a couple of months before they get here. However, I did find a new store open in Hungary, and a watering can caught my eye. Of course, that has birds in it too, but it has flowers in it. You know, rusting watering can. I really love it. The problem with me is I refuse to do a diamond painting that I am not in love with. And I think I just put the drawers in the wrong place. I know you're yelling at me, not there. That's an X. I can hear you yelling. Don't tell me you're not. Okay. Let's get organized over here. Today was a very busy day. I was cooking, washing, making the gnome. And the only way I can do it is I got the pattern on YouTube. Of course, I will list the pattern once I get done. And with me following a pattern, we got a stuffing from the doll over here. It's hit the pause button, you know, every couple of stitches. Because I am still learning. However, again, I learned quite a few new things. I made some amigurumi already. Learning, I made some toys for my baby grandson. And today I learned an easier way to count the rows. You know, like if you have 10 stitches and you have to do it for 3 rows, then I would put a stitch marker, you know, after every 10 stitch. So it said on the pattern, don't put a stitch marker in there, just count to 30 because they're continuous rows. And that way it goes much faster. And really it did. I was very surprised. Now, what's happening over here is that I have the symbol X. Again, you're going to fool around with me, right? I don't have very good luck with multiplacers, I don't think. The symbol X and the symbol percent sign seems to be so close together, almost the same. It's hard for my old eyes to differentiate between the two of them. I saw some unboxings today. Love Crafted, Mrs. Crochet and Coffee. And I watch Rachel Ray and Stitcherista. There's always new things to learn, you know. And this is where I learned how to do diamond painting and crocheting. And hang on to your chairs. This is where I learned how to knit socks with 5 needles. I'm not kidding. 5 needles. Everything was fine until we got to the heel. Well, let me tell you about those short German rolls. In Hungarian, they call it boomerang heels. I don't care what you call it. Took me 2 months to learn. Actually, it was rather simple once I got a hang of it. What I did wrong is I made the first part twice. You know? So instead of starting to reduce the stitches in the middle on the second part, I reduced it on the end, just like on the first part. And so I had 2 first parts and no second part. I know it's rather confusing. It was confusing to me also. Anyway, my children learned quite a few new Hungarian words, none of them which I would care for them to repeat. Not nice words. But, you see, I cannot tell these symbols apart. There we go. It was worth the trouble. I felt so proud when I made my first pair of socks. I was making socks for everybody. It's just like when I learned how to cook. The only thing I knew how to cook was chicken vegetable soup. For a month, my family was eating chicken vegetable soup, yes. Since then, they hate it. Oh, well. Gotta start somewhere, right? Right. But diamond painting is one thing that you really cannot mess up. Except when you put the drills in the wrong place. Now, I do have a magnifying glass, but that will make even more glare than this. Okay, we're going over here. Yes, we have one over there. There is not as much confetti on this one as there was on the bird feeder. This is a simpler round drill. Diamond painting, usually I use this type to relax after a difficult project. And did I tell you the other diamond painting? I don't think I did. It's a little girl with baby elephant. Oh my goodness, the colors on that. I can't wait until it arrives here and we are going to open it together. The most beautiful, brilliant colors in this gray, dull winter days. I think it would really liven my spirits up a bit. Yes, sometimes my spirits get a little bit low. Who doesn't, you know? It's perfectly normal. As long as you don't stay down for a long time. And if you do, don't be ashamed to ask for help. Do not try to hide it, because that's what I used to do. I used to pretend everything is fine, everything is okay, until after a while you cannot pretend anymore. So it's better to get at the root of the problem early. That is my opinion from experience. I have been watching news, both national, international, American, what have you. Rather not make comments about it. Excuse me, but I do need my magnifying glass. I can't Yes, this is fine. Okay. And we have one more percent sign over here. Yes, I was correct. That's a X. Okay. So what we're going to do is change drills. Okay, no problem. Let me see over here if we did any mistakes. No, they're all fine. Okay, that's a capital A and the X. Okay, let me get these percent signs over here. Now, when I opened this kit, I thought that the symbols were very clear, and actually they are, but it is a light background, and they're having the light gray over here on the light blue background, which makes it difficult to see. That's a percent over there. You know, you can see better than I can. Okay. If you're having problem with the diamond painting, these are rather inexpensive tools to have. A little magnifying glass. You need a light pad. Definitely, you would need a light pad. That's the first thing I would suggest for you to get. Especially if you remember, we unboxed and we kitted up the pyramids, right? Well, there's a lot of browns and tans and everything in it, and it seemed rather dark, but put on the light pad, it's absolutely fine. There will be no problem making that. Now that one is a square diamond, what we're going to do next. I'm looking for the symbol X. And of course, it's right in front of me. That's why I can't see it, correct? And I have no idea why I keep on going out of focus. And then you're going to have glare, right? My equipment is rather minimal, to say the least, as far as making video is concerned. So I do apologize for the quality. When I get rich, I will replace the equipment. For now, we will make do with what we have. Now, we're on the symbol X. So I put this one in the wrong place, and we will remove it. No problem. Now, come on, be good. Now, I know you don't want to come up, but you have to come out of there. Once you stick it on there, that's it. It's stuck. It's really a chore trying to get it to come up, but we got it up. And I try to put it on the proper drill because it tends to be a little bit sticky once you get it up from here. Okay, let's all settle down and let's get to the X symbols. Now that we have made a total a complete mess, which is perfectly normal for me, I'm sure you are used to it by now. But the point is that in the end, we get it all straightened out and it looks absolutely fabulous. I do hope you have your craft taken out and you are enjoying yourself along with me, having some good laughs at me being totally helpless. It's okay, I laugh at myself. Everything about crafting should be enjoyable, should be fun. This is why we do crafts, to relax, unwind, think about positive things. Now with diamond painting, the other thing that's good, you can let your mind wander. Sometimes while I diamond paint, I'm making a schedule for the next day in my head. The shopping list, things that happened during the day, listening to relaxing music, lighting a few scented candles. You can make a whole ambiance with your diamond painting and really go to town as far as totally drowning out the outside world, the outside worries. And then you have the colors and the beauty that is unfolding in front of your eyes to really put you in a much better mood, put you in a better frame of mind. Sometimes when I am so tired, I go, oh, I don't feel like diamond painting. I sit down and start doing it, and you just can't quit. Oh, just one more line, just one more section, just one more color. And before you know it, you have quite a bit done. And you have forgotten that you're tired or you're miserable or, everyday things. Everybody has them. But we're not going to concentrate on them. As I told you before, the reason I am using this kind of diamond painting pen, you really don't need one because, like I said, everything comes in a kit. But this is a bit better if you have, arthritis or painful joints like I do. It helps a little as far as being able to enjoy diamond painting. And I think part of the hobby, part of a craft, is collecting all the goodies that you can with it. I mean, when you're knitting, you don't have just one knitting needle or just one crochet hook. You have a whole, different sizes and everything for different things. And I think it's the same with diamond painting, especially the cover minders. Oh, they're so adorable. I mean, you're like, I want to get this one, I want to get this one, I want to get this one. And little by little, like I do, you pick out the ones you want, and then you start collecting your goodies. And it's so wonderful to sit down and see all these beautiful extras. Small things make me happy. I'm sure you are the same way. If you are crafting, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now we're going to go over to, excuse me, what are you doing here? Sometimes these drills really get so unruly. You sometimes have to have a talk with them, Nobody said that you can go all over the place. Yes, I'm very good at dumping out drills. I have not dumped out any drills today, except in a container where they're supposed to go. So I've been good. Practice makes perfect. I need the A symbol. By the way, I found my calendar. Yesterday I couldn't find it. Today I found it, and it is the 13th. I checked. The capital A right here. Am I still in the camera? Either the camera travels or I travel. My chair travels. Good thing it has wheels. Sometimes my chair goes down by itself, It's one of those office chairs. In case I start getting smaller and smaller, that means my chair went down. It's okay, I can't go any lower than the floor, right? And we are using our 3 placers, and this is the capital A. There are many different hues of the blue color, but really this diamond painting doesn't have as much colors as the one that's coming up has 52 colors. Now that is going to be a riot when we kit that up, you know? Although, if I am rather proud of myself, the second kit up video went much smoother than the first one, which I think is normal. I mean, we are learning, experiencing together as far as how we are supposed to put videos up on YouTube. And I do hope that my videos help those of us that are just starting out diamond painting like I am. We will develop our talents together and improve ourselves. And believe me, we can improve. I didn't think, what is there to learn about diamond painting? There's a lot of little tricks and helps. And when I first got the diamond painting, I didn't even know how to separate the double-sided tape. And I yanked on the corner of it and the whole thing came up. I will show you on the pyramid what I meant. I was very upset. I said, well, I was watching on YouTube and they yank on a corner and they just pull it up nice and easy. Why doesn't this one come up? Because I was pulling up the tape together with the cover, with the opaque cover, paper cover, and you are not supposed to do that. So believe me, I have made my mistakes. But it wasn't such a big deal because I pressed it back down and I rubbed on it a little bit and then the glue went back down. I thought I had ruined my first diamond painting that I waited 3 months to get. But no, it was okay. I was happy to notice that you cannot kill the diamond painting unless you iron it with hot iron. Don't do that. That's a no-no. I have to laugh because this diamond painting says it doesn't fade. Well, excuse me, but either they ran out of ink or this one forgot to read the instructions about not fading because the symbols definitely look faded, which makes it hard to see. I guess I have to reload my pen with wax again because these are such shiny drills and I have a tendency to jab hard. You really don't have to, but I guess this is the way I learned. You know, when you learn something the wrong way, it's harder to break bad habits rather than learn it the right way from the beginning. And then you don't have to unlearn the bad things you learned. That's what you get when you're too lazy to look at all the videos. I learned that be patient, listen to all the advice, even little bits and pieces of advice. You would be surprised how much they can make a difference, like how you're supposed to open your diamond painting, how you're supposed to open the box or the bag it comes in, because sometimes the outer covering is so small that when you open it, you could damage the canvas itself when you're trying to cut the top off. So always be careful and try to figure out where the diamond painting is, where the top is. I don't know why they don't put it in a bag big enough to for the diamond painting to fit in comfortably. I'm sure maybe it might be as far as being more economical to use a smaller bag. And if they do not put gift on a diamond painting on the outside, then customs have a hissy fit. And they're hell-bent on wanting to charge you customs when it is not, it is duty-free. The price of the diamond painting is not high enough to have to pay customs on it. But try and explain that to a new customs officer who wants to prove that he's the boss and you're going to pay whether you want to or not. The funniest thing was when they asked me to pay for them to determine the fact that I don't have to pay. Now, excuse me, but in that sentence, the logic seemed to be missing. So I told them, you know what? Send the package back to where it came from. I will not pay you for you to determine the fact that I don't have to pay. So I waited. I waited for the company to tell me that they got the package back. And lo and behold, miracles happen. Postal worker came with my package with no duty paid on it. It said on it, duty free. I said, thank you. Sometimes you have to put your foot down. Remember, this is Hungary. This is Eastern Europe. But I think it's the same all over the world. Sometimes you get people that have a bad day. They're human beings too, They have good days, they have bad days. But really, when they start getting uppity with me, that's when my American upbringing gets the better of me. And I would like a logical explanation. I have no problem following directions, following orders. But if they just yell orders out at me and expect me to, be a good little girl and follow orders, no, that doesn't work. But most of the time, I have noticed that best thing to do is be polite, try to be patient as much as possible, and then the problems can be solved one way or the other. It is a much better method than ranting and raving. I have noticed. Yes, yesterday I was playing on a sticky surface. Today I'm playing with it. Yes. Do as I say, not as I do. When I tell you don't touch the sticky surface, don't touch it. It's sticky. But anyway, nothing bad would happen to it. It's still sticky. So, it's okay. Really, it's not too much damage that you can do to a diamond painting. As I said, unless you iron it with a hot iron, don't do that. Just like you would burn any other cloth, you would burn this one also. But then, and don't iron once you put the drills on it because it will melt, obviously. It's plastic. And this light is putting a glare right where we want to work. Yes, I need proper lighting. I need, I think, a microphone. But that's really down the road. As I said, I make my videos for beginners, for us to learn together and develop our talent at diamond painting. And let me tell you, once you start, that's it. You are an addict. You can't quit. And if you do feel burnout, I would suggest you do another craft or read a book or something else. Take a break from diamond painting until you get this feeling, I must do diamond painting. And believe me, it will come. And then, again, you will start your diamond painting with new zest and interest. If you do too much, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, then you may get burned out. Or else do like I do when we did the square one, a lot of details, very small details. And then we do a round one, which is a little bit easier, a more relaxed way of doing it. And there's less colors, less confetti over here. And we're doing very well. We're half done with it. And there's another unruly diamond over here. And we are done with this symbol. Shall we put some red out? I think so. Let's get some color on here. Let's go in there. That's good. Now we have the small letter E. And I had that under my hand a moment ago. Have you seen it? That's an H. That's a capital E. There we are. That's a G. No, we don't want that. We want to put some color there. Here we go. That's a 814 DMC code. There we go. Well, what color would I say this would be? It's sort of a reddish brown. I wish they would put the name of the colors on the bags so I would learn not only the DMC code, but the name of the colors. Now, I keep on saying DMC code, and some of you that are new don't know what I'm talking about. Every color has a DMC code, just like in embroidery. Your embroidery thread colors has a code. Well, they use the same code, color code, for these drills. This is called the DMC code. And when we put away our drills, we try to put the, according to DMC code, away so that we can collect leftover drills. So far, I have not had any junky drills. So the ones that were left over, I saved them all. I put the round ones separate. I put them in little Ziploc bags. And I put the square ones separate. So in case, by some misfortune, I get a kit that doesn't have enough drills in it, or somebody needs some drills that they don't have, then we can help them out. And I can help myself out rather than having to wait for months for replacements to come. Now, every company will send you replacement for whatever drills you're missing. I have not found any company that will not. However, it may take some time, because sometimes even they have a shortage of certain drills. You know, it does come from China. It comes a long way away. And they also have holidays and lockdowns and shortages and, you know, the usual stuff, just like we do. But so far, everything that I needed was replaced. As I said, I had very few problems as far as that goes. And I was really thinking, should I save the drills? Should I not? This is a small flat, you know, very limited to space. But then I did get one kit where half of the background white drills was missing. And at that time, I was not aware of the fact that there was a shortage of that white drill. So this is how I know that sometimes even the companies have a shortage. They cannot get their hands on a supply. And so they have to wait just like we do. But they did not forget the fact that I was missing drills. And as soon as they got a shipment, they contacted me, asking me if I still need those drills. And I said yes, because I cannot finish that diamond painting. And they sent it out express fast. No extra charge, of course. Of course, it had to go through Marvelous Customs. I was laughing to myself, waiting for the telephone call for customs for a tiny little bag. And one of the diamond paintings, I swear the custom officers were working on my diamond painting. It took 6 months to get here, but it got here. I totally gave up on it. And when it did get here, I was so surprised. I said, what is this? I didn't order anything from this company. I have already forgotten that I had ordered it, you know. It happens, especially when I order from many different stores. I forget what I ordered from where. Although now I'm pretty well settled with 3 stores. But I'm always open for new stores because you can find new things. I have found that with the new stores, you have to be a little bit patient until they build up their inventory. The choices are not as large as, let's say, on AliExpress. I had no problem with AliExpress, you know, except for the fact that it takes months to get here. But now I know how it goes, so I order it with the knowledge that I should order Valentine's kits in December. Then maybe I'll get it in time. Speaking of that, you really should get your Valentine kits ordered because you are not going to receive them in time. And you should also think about Easter. And then, you know, Mother's Day down the line, if you're planning to give diamond painting as a gift. Do try to remember, because of the situations, post offices are understaffed, and one package goes through so many different stations. If you have ever tracked down a package, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's unbelievable. And it's a miracle that actually comes in one piece, you know. Sometimes it looks like they were dancing on top of the package. However, these companies do pack the diamond paintings very well. Really, once they post it, once it's out of their warehouse, out of their hands, they really cannot be held responsible for anything that happens to the poor diamond painting along the way. And some of them are really tortured. I don't know why. Well, let me put it this way. I have seen the way packages are handled at the airport, and I have seen the way our bags are handled at the airport, so I am not surprised if they have a little bit dent and wear and tear here and there and everywhere. Really, it's a miracle that it gets here in one piece at all. So far, I only had one that had a little water. Now, water does not hurt these diamond paintings. Actually, if you have a little bit of dirt, take a little baby wipe, you know, that you wipe the little bottom with, wipe that off with, and it will come off. Let it dry, and it's still sticky, see? Still stays sticky. So as I said, there's not much that you can do to kill these things, which is a good thing because, yeah, well, you know me, I have a tendency to figure out a way to torture these poor little things. The only thing I can say is you must try diamond painting. And then if you tell me that you hate it, okay, which is, I never heard it, but if you don't try it, how do you know that you're not going to like it? We're doing very well with the small letter E. You see, tomorrow we will start on the second half of our cute little snowman. This is what I meant by this one is getting done much faster than the one with the square diamonds and all the confetti. Although we're going to have a lot more confetti on the other side. And we do have a little red bird on this one also. I swear pretty soon I'm going to have nightmares of little birdies. I don't know, they must have gotten into style or something like that. Because lately on every diamond painting I've been painting birdies. But I guess it's with the winter and snowy scene. A little red bird does liven up the otherwise, shall we say, bland colored diamond painting. Even with the pyramids, we have one Bedouin in red clothes to give it a bit of color, I presume. I really don't know what color clothes Bedouins wear. I asked my husband, he said he's not Bedouin, he's Egyptian. I said, okay, how am I supposed to know? He said, I'm supposed to know because I'm telling you. I said, okay, thank you. I've learned something new. Really, we did quite a bit done today. Together with my cute little gnome, with the little bloomers and her big feet. She's supposed to be able to sit down, but I haven't gotten her to sit down. So tomorrow's plan is to finish her hair. And then I will start on the boy gnome. And then I will make a heart and put the girl and the boy on the heart. And then it will go on my entrance door as a decoration for Valentine's Day. I got half of it done. Now that I know what I'm doing, the boys should be done in next week. So I think that project should be done in time to decorate my entrance door. And then we're going to concentrate, I think, on Easter after that. Let's see, we have another row of E over here. There we go. I love listening to YouTube videos while I'm doing diamond painting and crafting, especially the whip and chat, because then I don't have to switch videos all the time. I know, part of being lazy. But really, when I listen to all of it, you always get some new ideas. Just when you think you know everything, you're like, I didn't know that. Like today, I was listening to one of the videos and I learned how to count the rows on the crocheting rather than moving, the stitch counter. Rather than moving it all the time, just count the stitches. Since you're going around and around, you're not counting lines, you're counting stitches. So for 5 rows, I counted 60. And it went much faster. So we will see what we can accomplish together. And we have 2 more of this. There's quite a bit of this. Usually I try to pick out one symbol, so I spend less time filling up the tray. But you know what happens? Just when I'm ready to put away the drills, I put them into the containers. Right away, I noticed a couple that I did not put a drill on. Always, never fails. I swear they hide, and when I put the drills in the container, then they come out and they laugh at you like, I'm still here. You didn't put any on me. I am not the only one that says that. I heard other diamond painters say the same thing. Just when they pack the drills away, then they discover there's a couple over here, a couple over there that needs to go. So I don't feel bad about having that problem. They think they're twins. They don't want to come apart. We can't have that, can we? Well, folks, I found my first garbage. After all these drills, one little speck. As I said, there's not much to complain about with these kids. I am very pleased, very pleasantly surprised. I am not affiliated with any of them. And I don't think I will be either, because when I tell you that something is good, it's because I did it myself and I consider it as good, and not because some company told me to say that it's good. Maybe the way I'm expressing myself in English is not the best, but I am sure you know what I mean. So when I recommend something, it's because I tried it and that is my honest opinion, not because I am paid to recommend. And from what I've seen, The diamond painters on YouTube are with the same opinion. What they recommend, they have done it themselves. I saw them do it. I saw them opening the kits, just like you saw me opening these kits. And it's a matter of trust, you know? A kit can cost quite a lot of money, and you want to make sure that you will enjoy what you are creating. And I will finish for today. Thank you very much for staying with me, keeping me company. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. I will see you tomorrow afternoon. Take care of yourself. Be careful. Be safe. Bye.